Well, curling is a sport that when you watch it, you might think, I can totally do that.
So be sure and take some pictures of what you're up to, even if you're at home in your PJs drinking some hot tea.
Okay, grab that one.
This is so fun.
This went from super scary to really fun. So here we go.
Ooh, a little bit of information on ranch riding. So we'll see in just a little bit as I ride off into the sunset very, very slowly.
Yeah, 10,000 youth, roughly 10 of them are standing with me right now and with some of the great students with Ferris FFA and their Longhorns. You know, I got to tell you, I've never had so many discussions about personal safety before one live shot, simply because nobody here wants to lose an eye.
Amy and Pete have a powerful message about the great things the autistic population has to offer. They also have advice for any parent who just received an autism diagnosis, including a member of my own family. Here it is, Carrie teaching me how to bobsled here at NBC5. We're about to go bobsledding through the NBC5 studio. Here we go. Oh, it's tight. It's tight. Ready, set, go! Woo!
Really good line through three. That was her nemesis. 0.02 of a second back.
Since dark, can you believe it? But they already had their pet picked out. They knew exactly who they were going to get, and they're heading there now. So hopefully in just a few minutes we will have our first adoption here at the Irving Animal Shelter. And this is where this campaign started just a couple of years ago.
I know, we're so proud here in North Texas because this has become a nationwide campaign, but we have 62 shelters across the DFW area participating in this event today.
Yes, and this morning we just got some new numbers in. So since this campaign started just 4 years ago, this is the 4th year, more than 150,000. I think the latest, can I go ahead and just steal this sheet from you? All right, so 193,000 pets have been adopted.
Think about that. I mean, that is unbelievable.
A degree in watchmaking earned not in a store, but in a classroom at Paris Junior College right here in Texas. It's been going on there for 75 years. And tonight, we're meeting a student from Richardson who's taking the courses and has a heartfelt connection to that craft.
A timepiece quietly marks the moments and how quickly they can pass.
The watch holder, it holds the watch in place.
At Paris Junior College, the youngest in this room of future watchmakers and fixers said he's trying really hard not to mess up right now.
Yeah, like the tiniest screw, like tinier than like a breadcrumb. Yeah, it's very difficult and you gotta watch out for them because like if you drop them on the floor, then yeah, spend hours finding it. Yeah.
Vincent, too. He's learning how to take a watch apart, clean it, and put it back together.
It just feels like a puzzle piece every time, just figure out which piece goes where.
He's learning this craft as a way to spend time with his father.
My dad was a watchmaker, and he started learning when he was 12, working in the shop in Vietnam.
He came to the U.S. in the 90s and continued to inspire his son.
When I grew up, I realized that, wow, my dad, I really like what my dad's doing.
When Vincent was a freshman in high school, his father was diagnosed with cancer. Then his senior year.
I heard like he's going to hospice. That's when I realized that he's not going to make it. So I try to spend as much time as I can. Sorry.
Vincent's dad passed away last September.
Yeah.
He's now training to continue his father's legacy, and practicing his craft helps him feel his father's presence.
Every time I do a watch, I feel really close to him. Like he was there, like it's like, you know, he's looking at me make sure I'm doing right or not.
For Vincent, a timepiece doesn't mark the moments lost. Instead, it keeps the most important ones close.
Yeah, and I just want to be like him.
Such a sweet young man. I asked Vincent what advice he thinks his father would give him. He said to be patient and try not to lose any parts. Vincent grew up in Richardson, and it's important to note that we learned about Vincent's passion for watchmaking because he earned a Hendrick Scholarship, which honors students who've overcome adversity.